Hello, this is Greg. Today I'm putting together this little fan motor. Um, the So just $3.66. Purchased this from a reseller on Temu. So let's go. Oh, hold on a second. Desktop. Now you can see it. Sorry about that. But this is what I'm working on today. Is this right here? Paid $3.66 for it. Let's go back to this view. And I have the PCB in the board. I have my parts out. When I opened the bag, everything fell all over the place. So I had to I went through and placed everything to make sure I had all the parts before I started. So what I'm going to do now is start testing and placing. So I'm on ohms right now. We'll start off with these resistors. This one is 100 ohm. And that one's going to go right here. See if I can get that focus just a wee bit better. There we go. So in you go with the 100 ohm. Come on. Boom. Oh, come on now. Alrighty. And then this one here is going to be 6.7. That one's going to go right here. So what I'm doing here on this one, let me switch this over to my desktop so I can see what I got. Yeah, there we go. Both of those are in. And then we have 100K goes right there. Let's test these, make sure that they are what they say they are. Boy, come on now. Separate for me. I've been having problems today with just stuff just flinging. 100. Oh, come on now. 100. 100. Okay. So we'll go with the... I like to put all the ones that are like. If I have three of them the same, I put them the same way. So I'll put the two brown bands down. They look brown to me. 100. What do we got here? Flip it over. 100. I don't know if it matters or not. I just like everything to be sitting the same way. And then we have 100 right there. Where are we at here? This way. So, all the resistors are in place. I'm going to go through and solder these down real quick. I'm going to give them a tack on the top, right where they're at. This is all I do is just come in. I don't put any solder or any flux or anything on these at first to see how they go. Sometimes, look at that. They just solder together beautifully. And that. Another one right here. Just walk down the line here and it's a nice board too. It's taking a while to get warm. And come on, baby, you can do it. Here you are. And you right here. And then we've got one more right here. Good. Excellent. Okay. Now let's go to diode test. And I'm not really concerned whether these are diode. I just want to make sure that they are open and open. Okay. So it's really a bummer to put one of these apart and then have to turn around and fully diagnose what the hell's the matter with it. There's only 2 diodes on the board. So here we go. Well, there's 3 diodes on the board actually. These are the, I put that in right? Ooh, what do I got here? Oh, yes I did. And yes I did. Okay. We've got one more right here. Multimeter. Still on diode. Oh, come on now. Diode and open. Excellent. One more right here. Perfect. So there's the 3 diodes. Let's solder these into place real quick. There. Excellent. Excellent. Let's see, can I? Come on. Come on. There we go. Gotcha. A little bit. Oh, look at that. This one wasn't done either. I have missed one. So I love the microscope. For an old guy, you know, the microscope's a big improvement. And what else do we have? Oh, I think we have one more diode right there. Okay, one more. Excellent. And if anybody cares, I have my soldering iron set to 500 Celsius with the largest head I could find on it. There. Grab a little bit of this. Okay, looks pretty good. All right. Okay, now what's next? Let's go after all these little capacitors. Here is a 104 here, and I'm going to face my numbers all the same way, so that when you look at the board, you just don't have to be spinning it around in circles if there's something wrong. Oh, shit. Pull these back out. All right, capacitance. Capacitor. 5. 92. 82. Boy, that's got a really, really wide. Here's another little one in here. I've got this electrolytic here, if I can get a hold of it here to test it. Gotcha. $226. And it's a 220. Capacitor is 220, so I'll take it. I'm going to put these other ones in here, but I know that they're kind of off. So if there's a problem, I'll get a batch out and test a bunch of them and make sure they're all the same. Let's see. That one's the 103. Here's the 104 right here. And this is the 103. But they all have capacitance and they all do function, so I'm going to stick them in. Okay, now let's go after this, and one at a time. U in. Oops, back to this one. U in and U in. Come on, there we go. It's kind of... Oh, let's just go this way. See if I can see what I'm doing on the microscope here. There we go. And then back over here. right here. Well, you go ahead and flip this board over, bring it back to here. That's that fat capacitor right there. Come on. Come on, you can do it. Gotcha. Gotcha. Since I'm upside down right here, snip off a bunch of these wires. Oh boy, look at that. That's a blurry picture. There we go. Oh, hey, there's a couple of these. Well, I'll look through the top. I think I did get them all soldered, but I'll go over the bottom and make sure. Because I do tend on using this little kit as a fan. As an actual cooling fan is what my intention is with this. Hopefully it will function well enough to do that. I probably won't use this little fan that they have with it. I'll use a bigger fan. And you. I always find it easy to get a jar of some kind to put these in so they're not laying around on the bench. I've blown stuff up by setting a board down with some of those down there. Kind of messes things up a little bit. All right, now this guy. What's next? What's next? How about this little transistor right here? Let's put you in. And you. This can sit in here too. Perfect. And how about you? Right here. Can I slide this down just a bit to about there? What I'm going to do is kind of bend this over so it sits right where they like it to where that hole lines up. And all I do is just kind of bend and then push in and bend and push in, just to where when that actually gets soldered into place, it's gonna, a screw will go through that hole. All right, let's see what we can do here. Come on. Gosh. Come on, there we go. Wow. There we go. Good. And we've got this little transistor. Just going to bend it back, solder it down right there. Okay, one more up here. Flip it over. And then we're going to get here. Come on now. Just bend those over that way. There, oh yeah, that'll work. One, 2, and 3. And I think that's all soldered down. That's all soldered down. What else did I miss over here? Oh, right here. This guy here. This one. Come on. There it went. Okay. Clean that. And those three. Boom. All right. Now let's go ahead and see about sticking this guy in here. No, no, not you. You. You're going to go in here this way, just like this. Maybe. Maybe. There it goes. Boom. It's in. Is that right? That's right. Okay. Now, let me slide that back a little bit. Flip this over. Right here. Let's see. Can I keep my pinky on the part? Grab a hold of the solder. And then tack one of these legs down. Let me go. There you go. Perfect. Ouch. Hello.
Hello.
How you doing?
Good. Going to down to the mailbox at Igga. Be right back.
Okay, be careful.
Oh yeah, I will try to be careful. Then I gotta go back in the office and get the rest of the work done.
And then gotcha. Let's do a little cleanup here. That up. Straighten you up. Okay. Back to about here. How's that? There we go. Everything is soldered. Yes, yes. A little more focus here might be good. There we go. Yes. Yes, okay, everything's soldered. Let's go ahead and stick this chip in. All right. Looks like it's sitting in there a little crooked, doesn't it? Okay. All right. I'm going to pause and clean up, and we'll put some power to it. Okay, hold on a second. Before I do that, I have to attach the motor. So, does it say on here? Let's see. Oh boy. Here's my chip. All right, let me pop it out of the holder here and get rid of this holder. I'll get my new little holder here, right down here. Sorry about the focus. We'll take care of it in a second. Come on. There we go. Let's move you right there and you right there. Just so they can't touch anything. Okay. So, right here, all right. VCC and ground is right here. But it doesn't really give me a in. The hell are the other two inputs at? Here's a ground right here. Here's a ground. Parts list. All right, here is all right, I'm going to have to pause and figure this out. Okay, I couldn't use the translate, didn't translate this to tell me anything, but I did find a picture on the desktop, and it shows that the fan plugs into the little blue end here. So we got power in, which that made sense that the power would come in through here, but I didn't want to guess. So let me hook that up and I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. I'm going to hook this up. Oh, I don't have my soldering iron on. But I'm going to, it came with a battery pack, but I'm not going to use the battery pack. This is going to be plugged directly into something. And if it works properly. So, just going to stick the, I'll start off with the ground. It's on the right side. Shove this into here. Come on. Set it right there. And you're still on the desktop. So let's go back to this view. And I need to change mine as well. I can't believe how much I referenced the big screen while I'm doing these things. All right, here we go. This could be just a little bit thinner wire, I suppose. Solder wire, I mean. Come on. I think it's still a little cold. All right, pause a second. Let that warm up. Okay, now let's give it a try. Doesn't take long. Well, am I a liar or what? Come on now, melt that. There you go. And sink in. Excellent. One more. I know most people solder from the bottom, but I have found it to be just as good to go from the top as the bottom. All right, there's my power. In. I'll snip these off. The cutter's right about here. Just give me some length. Strip these back really quick. Where's my motor? Move you out of the way. Let me go back to that picture real quick. And it has the power going into this side. So that's what we'll do. I guess but it doesn't. Oh, yeah, the motor itself. What did it say about the motor? I don't think the motor matters. I didn't know. The motor doesn't matter. The motor's going to spin whatever direction I put that in, isn't it? So I'm not going to hook this up to the motor straight away. I'm going to screw this straight into here. Screw. Where it went. You. Nice. You shouldn't push too hard down on that board. And right into there. Oh, stay up in there. There you go. Good boy. All right. Now, this side we will give a quick snip to. We'll hook up a little, red to red, black to black. Turn on the power supply. Ooh, 30 volts would be a little much. Let's go down to 3 volts. And 3 volts. And I'm going to lower it down to 500 milliamps. There we go. All right. Let's grab the thermal camera. Let's see if we can put on a show. Let's turn this right to here. Now I have these 2 wires. Where are they at? Coming out of here. I want to strip those back. Just enough to touch them onto that motor. See which way I want it to spin. Grab this little vise right here. There we go. You see that? Yeah, you can see that from right there, can't you? All right. And then we will first thermal camera. Those aren't touching. Those aren't touching. I'm all hooked up. What are these guys doing here? They're not touching. Okay, we got the thermal camera on. I'm going to give this just a quick on and off. Nothing exploded. Got power. Okay, we're good there. All right. Turn that back. And now, let's take this little motor right here, and you'll see. Uh-oh. I heard it. Oh, maybe I had it something hooked onto it. Okay. Let's turn the power supply off. I'm going to put the amps up to 1. Turn it back on. Nothing? Oh, turn it back on. Well, it should spin that motor. It's not doing it. What have I done wrong? I'm putting in 3 volts. Let's go ahead and put the volts up. Oh, down here to the 0. Let's go to 3.5, just in case it needs a little bit more. It's trying. Four volts. Nothing. All right, let's see this potentiometer. All right, let's stop for a minute. I'm going to go back to 3 volts. I'm going to set this to DC. Let's see what we're getting out of here. 2.96. There's 3.55. Or am I wrong about the voltage? Let's go back for a second here to the site and schematic. Let's go ahead and make this big. Doesn't really say, does it? Well, give over here. No. Doesn't say anything, does it? Ah, here's a video. But that's not telling me anything either. All right, I'm going to go up to, first thing I'll do is, it's making noise either way, so I'm just going to solder this down real quick. I don't really, I'm talking about the motor here too. Just going to solder it into place. Let's see, right here. Let's see, I think I'll go in this way. There we go. And oops, power off. Oh, melted a little bit. All right. Now, here and here and here. It's out of the way. That spins easy. I'm taking this up to 5. There we go. Now, did I do it the right way? I did. And then, let's grab a little screwdriver here. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Give this a little turn. Okay, oh, sorry, my fault. Let's give this a look on the thermal camera here again. Can I? That's not going to touch, those aren't going to touch, and those are separated. So let's take a look at this and see what it looks like on the thermal camera. That chip is about 75, and this is Fahrenheit. Keep in mind that these temperatures are all Fahrenheit. So let's see what happens. Can I, see, you really want to see the temperature here. It's 103 Fahrenheit right now. I can't really make an adjustment with it sitting there either, can I? Okay, well, that's not going to work. So I'll just pull it back. Right there it says, oh, I'm getting, no, okay, 102 right there. Let's crank it up. $107. And it's rising. Wonder if I can use it to cool it. I don't think so. Not getting enough airflow past the thing there. So, all right, it works. I'm happy. Turning everything off. Oops. There we go. And let's see where that stabilized at on its temperature. Looks like it's at about 100. Oops, sorry about that. That's cooling down quickly. Let me take a... Yeah. Yeah, that's not even hot. So, and remember Fahrenheit. So yes, I'm going to call this a success. This works fantastic. So I got this off of TeamU. It was, let me go back to the desktop again so you can, let's see. There we go. Yeah, TeamU, this was the Do-It-Yourself 555 Pulse Width Fan Control Kit. USB powered, blue fiberglass assembly required for beginners and hobbyists. So, if you're interested in one of these, that's how it goes together. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.